Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. And my gosh, we are still on the run. The market is, as a whole, in regards to alts, on fire. It's just been incredible these last few hours. And what we're looking at here is the volume. And I know price is one side of the picture. The other side of the picture is the volume. It tells you where the money is flowing. And you can see that the money has really slowed down going into BTC and Ethereum and has rolled over into the alts. As a matter of fact, I can't believe some of the pricing. Just about 30 minutes ago, XRP hit 54 cents. ADA is just knocking it out of the park at 79 cents right now. It did touch 80 cents. And BNB, $144 right now, up 58%. But just about 30 minutes ago, it was up to $147. This is just a wild market, right? And I know that whenever you feel this euphoric, it's time to take a little profit. And the reason why I say that is I'm not the kind of person who just buys and holds. And I have a very wide portfolio, very wide, like more than 20 different projects. I've held on to a few that have been, not performing so well. And so, sometimes you make the decision to just hold on and see. One of those is like Zilliqa. I just hung on because you don't want to, I think if you can afford to do it, just sometimes cut your loss. I don't like to do that. So I'm really happy I didn't. Zilliqa this last week is up 18%, finally had some movement. In regards to the diversification that I have sought after, I will get in and out of these projects. Like BC Backer said, when you feel this euphoric, sometimes it's a good idea to take a little bit off the table, and then the markets are cyclical. They don't always stay in this tremendous bull run mode. And when they do dip, you get back in again. And that's a way I have been able to grow my portfolio over the last 4 years. So I have seen Quant up 189% in the last 30 days, and ADA has also been my top performing in the last 30 days with 196%. But, it's just so exciting to see this, and you have to keep your excitement in check and really think clearly. And the fact that if you do have a plan and you do have targets in mind that you follow through on, usually should you stay in this market long enough and get in and out of those cycles, it can be a really fun space. Now, I am not one to tell you that this space is for everyone, because it's not. And for those of you watching this video that are brand new, trust me, these markets have severe dips that go along with these fantastic, wonderful, fun highs. So just be prepared. I know that the market is growing in terms of viewership for all these channels, and I just really, I see a lot of people just kind of chasing the green candles, and I just want everyone to be quite careful with that. And you know what? No matter what I say, nobody's going to listen, because I know that the only way you really listen is to touch the hot stove yourself and get burned, honestly. So I'm going to shut up. All right, we're going to move on out of this. I really want to tell you something that I found to be very, very interesting, because I think it's foreseeing a lot of how this digital asset space is going to shape up in the future. But first, let's briefly just look at India. They are like the United States. They're not the only country that's having some difficulty getting over hurdles in regards to clarity. by regulators for cryptocurrency on Tuesday. It was discovered that there is a new bill that's going to be finalized and it's being sent to the cabinet. This is because there is lacking legal framework in this country for cryptocurrencies. There's really no clear indication as to which way they're going to go. There's just a lot of speculation right now of what the details are in that bill. I think it has, I'm going to speculate, I think it has a kind of a rush mode because of the CBDCs, and I think they're going to give some clarity to CBDCs, but I don't hold out much hope for other types of digital currencies, but I would love to be wrong on that one. Okay, Japan. Well, Japan is quite lucky that we're in business here. We're in business with crypto. Cryptocurrency, security tokens, crypto funds, you name it. This country is going to make as much money and tax and business and jobs as it can around this space. It's really found that it is working for them, including the SBI esports team, which receives their salary in XRP. This is a big interview article that they had with professional team member Ken. He is one that is gave a very long detailed interview to the media outlet Storia, and he is ranked 16th in the world and 3rd in Japan in the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate game. I've never played this one. Maybe some of you have. I have played some games, and I'm really looking forward to playing the new Mirandus game by Gala Games. I have I'm one of those personalities that I get very obsessed with the gaming industry, because you can just get, totally dive deep into hours and hours. You should have seen me with Pokemon a couple of years ago with my phone. I mean, I look back at how many hours I spent on that. The next big Nintendo Super Smash Brothers tournament is online in the United States in a virtual online way, the 15th of February. Okay, this is the main purpose of this video. I'm going to tell you that David Schwartz, Ripple's CTO, who we now can call the cryptographer #1, will give a keynote speech. And this talk is titled Under the Hood. It's an introduction to the XRP Ledger, a deep dive on its performance, reliability, and he's going to talk about the foundation and features of the ledger that he co-created. It is including, and this is the part I want you to listen to, it's including the new use cases for CBDCs and stablecoins, which is the future of fiat. So this is a hybrid conference on February 17th and 18th in Kyoto, Japan. Emi Yoshikawa is also going to give a talk. Hers is titled Sustainability Strategy for Decarbonization of Financial Systems. Yes, and Kyoto University is the second university established in Japan. It's really well known for its science and engineering, law, medicine. It's Japan's, well, it's on the same level as maybe you would think for the US, like Stanford, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, and for the UK, it's on the same level as Oxford or Cambridge. It's very prestigious, and the fact that this is being held there says a lot. You can see this is the iconic clock tower, and then the building of which the attendees will participate in the hybrid format. So there'll be some people who actually go to the hall in person, and then some of the speakers will appear remotely. This is the building itself. And also, too, there is going to be Mr. Fujimoto. He is SBI's head of blockchain and CEO of the SBI R3 Japan. He has a presentation. And the topics in the conference are not limited to crypto assets, cryptocurrency, blockchain technologies, regulatory issues, smart contracts, remittances, digital ID. It's organized by Ripple Labs, SBI Holdings, the Big Data of Economy, Science, and Technology, and Nomura. Nomura is the largest securities company here in Japan. Yeah, okay, let's jump to a little fluff. How's my time? Good. I didn't keep you too long. I am going to tell you that Shibuya, which is my favorite part of Tokyo, there's many wards in Tokyo, and Shibuya happens to be one that I think is the most progressive. And it is that way for many reasons. When you come and visit me and we go to Shibuya, I'll tell you more about why I love Shibuya. But they are now approving a plan to provide 3,000 smartphones to senior citizens living in the ward by September. The goal is to be sure that they can easily get updated on information in case of typhoon or earthquake or other types of disasters, because so much of that information now is coming through phones, and seniors are sometimes reluctant to upgrade to a smartphone. They're going to provide a budget of $3.5 million and get those phones and in the hands of the senior citizens. And I know the way Japan is. I'm sure they'll have training courses, I'm sure, on how to use your phone put on by the city. I'm positive of that. So it's really good because there's also a lot of online information for healthcare that comes from applications now. So I think this is just, again, one of many, many reasons why Shibuya is so advanced. And then there's a new business that is starting. You know, in this kind of crazy new norm, we have a lot of people reinventing what business looks like. And this is a startup that's going to accommodate those people who are remotely working. It's a company that's called Telecube, and they're rolling out these soundproof cubicles throughout the city. And the cubicle has electricity, Wi-Fi, special ventilation, and it rents for as little as 15 minutes for just a little over $2. So the reservation system is by your smartphone, and it's expected to be in places like the train stations, coffee shops, shopping areas, libraries, event venues, the airport, and even museums. So yeah, you could go to the museum and you're like, oh, okay, wait, let me just pop into my cube and get on this Zoom meeting and I'll be right back out. I don't know, it makes a lot of sense to me. And I'm going to leave you with some cherry blossom products that are out again this year. I mean, if you were to see everybody who goes into a marketing campaign with cherry blossom season here, it's pretty incredible. This is a marshmallow company. They are making marshmallows in the shape of the sakura or cherry blossom petal. And you can see they show you lots of different ways that you can use these marshmallows. And I think it looks quite beautiful. Here is one. I know when I start looking at this kind of food at 6 o'clock in the evening, it tells me that it's ready to take a break and go get some dinner. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.